I wanted to explore and share with you a certain comment that I received, which is very negative, and there's a lot of things hidden behind it which express some of the issues in traditional martial arts. And so I wanted to use this comment as an example and exploration of what are some of the issues and how I perceive them. So to give you a heads up of the circumstances of what was written here and why, I released a few weeks ago a video called Aikido Can Be Build Up, like a new approach. And now first I'm going to read the comment and so you could listen into what's happening, and then I'm going to break it down, tell you what issues I have with this approach. So the comment goes like this: you must have had a horrible teacher. Nothing you showed was original or unordinary in a good dojo. I practiced and taught Aikido in Japan and the US for 24 years. I'm struggling to understand why you think this is somewhat innovative system. Every one of these exercises is taught in most of the dojos I visited, often as part of the warm-up exercises. There is so much wrong about your dojo. First, dogs don't belong on the mat. Second, you don't need to be distracted by them since you know they are there. Third, your Aikido calligraphy, it's in the background, looks as though it was written by a 7-year-old or by someone who has no sense of balance or kanji basics. Fourth, why are you wearing black sweatpants under your hakama? I could go on, but I hope you are getting the point. I'm going to guess that you've been isolated and teaching on your own since you were a brown belt. Sorry to be so harsh, but I cringe every time I watch one of your videos. You aren't improving Aikido, you're embarrassing every serious practitioner. Why I want to explore this quickly with you is because I get occasionally the same type of comments, the same exact critiques, the same exact approach. And so it's not so much about exploring the person, but the hate behind it and what it's based on and how it's offered. So let's start breaking it down. So you must have had a horrible teacher. Okay, now that's quite harsh, that's very direct. And then he continues to say, nothing you showed was original or unordinary in a good dojo. Trust me, it is. I mean, yes, I did not invent a bicycle out of nothing, but so many people appreciate this video. So many people said good comments about it. So many people said, finally, I find some answers. So it's like if dozens of people find good in it, how can it be ordinary? It's crazy because oftentimes what happens, people look for their own narrow perspective. You know, if I went to a dojo where this was taught in some similar way, then I decide, oh, it's everywhere taught like this. And it's not. I connect with thousands of people through the world, and I know this is a big issue, and this person just decided it's not because he had a different experience. Let's move on to the second part. First of all, dogs don't belong on the mat. So, okay, I see the negative sides of it. So maybe it's not so nice that dogs don't are on the mat and then you place your face on it. And we obviously have to make sure we don't hurt them as we train if they run around. But the thing is, my students love the dogs. I mean, sometimes I have up to 100, 150 students, and they all are in love with them. I never got even one complaint about them coming. And in the beginning, I was concerned. I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't allow them. But people invite them themselves. They're like, this is so great. They're just part of our family, and it feels great to have them. It gives a lot of joy. So why should I not allow dogs on the mat just because somebody decided that it's a bad thing? So that's something to consider. Now, as we move on, second, you don't need to be distracted by them since you know they're there. Okay, I'm not going to even go there. Third, your Aikido calligraphy looks as though it was written by a 7-year-old. So this calligraphy was written to me by my former Aikido instructor as my leaving of his dojo gift for my new dojo. So it has sentiments to me. And yes, he's not a calligraphy master. The calligraphy is very basic, but just to be so rude and to not inquire, where does this calligraphy come from? Who written it? Just to say as bluntly as it was written by a 7-year-old, it's crazy. And something that I wanted to come back to as well and just point out that I missed. The guy says he practiced Aikido in Japan and in the US for 24 years. And Aikido is officially the art of peace. It's the art of reconciliation. And just in general, traditional martial arts oftentimes boast themselves as, oh, we're a lot about philosophy, we're a lot about respect and etiquette. There's none of that here. It's like, I would be embarrassed as an Aikido practitioner for so many years to present such a comment because it tells so much about me. And it's crazy for me that a person can train for more than 20 years and still be such a douche. And so where are the heck these traditional respect and etiquette that apparently they're there? And I'm going to come back to that point, but just I wanted already to give a heads up. Now there's just a couple more things. So fourth, why are you wearing black sweatpants under your hakama? So this one I have to quickly explain to you as my audience because not all of you train Aikido. So in Aikido, as a black belt, you wear this kind of skirt pants, these big pants. And under, officially, you're supposed to wear traditional Aikido gi pants. And since I teach yoga straight after Aikido and I have just a 5-minute break, eventually I got used to wear sweatpants because as soon as the class finishes, I drop off the skirt and I jump on the mat and I can teach straight away. I save time when I switch my clothes because I switch so many times, and it's just comfortable. But the thing is, there's so many Aikidoka who consider this a problem, as much as I got so much crap for wearing socks on the mat or wearing a t-shirt under a gi. And I understand, yes, if you wear socks, maybe it's a bit more slippery if you train, but that never was an issue for me. But then why do you decide that this is such a big problem? It's like, where's the rational, logical thing behind it? Just because somebody told you so, that's just the most stupid explanation and reason for doing something without questioning. And the thing is, sometimes in my country, it's like up to minus 25 Celsius degrees. It's freaking cold sometimes. So not to wear socks, it's bad for health. And yeah, you could say, oh, be samurai, suffer pain. It's like, why the hell should I suffer pain? Why should I hurt my body? There's other more smarter ways to get mental fortitude. So should I now say, to my students, you cannot wear socks because in Japan, somebody told it so? You cannot wear a t-shirt? It's crazy. And then the last bit, it's great as well. So the guy says, sorry to be so harsh, but I cringe every time I watch one of your videos. You aren't improving Aikido, you're embarrassing every serious practitioner. Now this is such a big, huge claim without appreciating anything that was done in this video, any effort. And it's such a huge drop of dirt on the face. But the thing is, the guy says, and I get this so much in so many comments, the guy says, sorry to be so harsh, but now I'm gonna say a lot of bad, negative, creepy things. It's like, and this is the traditional martial arts part. It's like, oh, I'm very polite, so I will say sorry, and then I'm gonna just... It's like, saying sorry does not give you permission to be an asshole. Saying sorry does not save you suddenly from the dirt you're expressing. It doesn't make you better. Don't even waste your time saying sorry. It's like, but that's the idea. It's like, oh, if I say sorry, that shows how polite I am, and then I can say whatever crap I want to your face. It's freaking childish. Don't even do that. If you want to be a douchebag, be a douchebag. Don't pretend you're nice. Oh my God, it's just like, I can't stand this thing. It's just crazy how a person can train traditional martial arts for decades and believe that he's a wonderful person because of the philosophy, and actually be a douche and not even realize it. And the last thing actually I wanted to put in here as well, it's no wonder that traditional martial arts are suffering from a decrease in membership. The young generation have much more of an inquisitive, questioning mind. They're much more driven by results. If a young person comes to an Aikido class wanting to develop, wanting to challenge himself, wanting to learn new skills, and the instructor comes and starts to criticize, oh, you cannot wear socks, oh, you cannot wear this t-shirt, or you should not say this, you should not say that, the young person is going to very quickly run away from the dojo. A lot of people won't take that crap either. And it's like, why would we do this? Why would we would we police ourselves for these unnecessary and meaningless things just because it's officially a tradition? I think this is, again, one of the reasons why BJJ is so much on the rise. Because in the gym I train, nobody cares if you're with socks or not. It's your own deal. Nobody cares how you dress. Sometimes people come with funny clothes and it doesn't matter. We're coming there to train. We're coming there to learn. We're coming there to grow from each other. And that's the emphasis. Not, oh my God, you placed your foot in a disrespectful way. It's like, it's crazy. And if we really want to preserve traditional martial arts, we cannot go on anymore with this mentality of just having these made up ideas, passing them on from generation to generation, because even if a young person takes all that crap and believes in it, it ruins his mind. It ruins his critical thinking. It ruins his understanding of reasons behind doing things. Because the reasons behind criticizing these things, mainly it's because you don't like it and because you have an idea that this is not cool in Japan. This is not Japan. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna stop here, but just let me know in the comments what you think about this. What do you think? Do you think the guy is right? Do you think his approach is good? Do you get a lot of crap like this? I don't know, just let me know what you think.